How's it going, you guys? It's Geo from Gaming with Geo, back at you guys again with another Mobile Legends Adventure video. Real quick, before we get into the video, everyone check out our level right now. We're now level 101, which is officially the coolest level I've ever heard of. So, congratulations, we're doing awesome. This video is going to be about the best team builds that we can have as like players of this game. You know, the best different types of heroes and like how many of each type do you need, resonance over non-resonance, like heroes over resonance, stuff like that. Before we get into that, make sure you guys are ready for our 10k giveaway at 10k, as in make sure you're subscribed, you're liking on videos, commenting as well. And that'll really be all. At 10k we're going to be giving away 5 more $20 Google gift cards for whatever you guys want in game, or whatever. If you're on iOS, we can do iOS too, but definitely make sure you guys are ready for that. Now let's get into the video, what you guys came for, how to build a team. So let's say you have all the heroes in the game that you could possibly want, and you're like, okay, like how do I build a team now? I think a lot of it comes down, so first off, we're going to go with lineup. If I was building my perfect team, you're going to want a few things. You're going to want at least, no, okay, so you're going to want 2 tanks. At least 1. I could see having needing 2 in most cases, because most tanks won't be strong enough to like tank on their own, and that's fine. We don't have any super heavy carry tanks like that in this game that'll just carry you throughout the whole battle and not die. You know, Argus is the closest one with his self regeneration and heal, and even he dies, he's not even a tank, but you know, he would qualify as a tank in the game from like a player's perspective, a tank slash fighter. But so you'll need 1 to 2 of those guys. Say like you have Lolita and you have Argus, they would pair very well together. So make sure like you have tanks that their skills are like good, and they work well with the other tank skills. Lolita has her shield, so maybe while Argus is doing whatever and trying not to die like he often is before he gets to his ultimate, maybe Lolita's shield protects him long enough so he can get to his ultimate, things like that. It's a trade-off. So that would work really well. So just make sure 1 to 2 tanks. Gotta do it, guys. Your team, like, and if it doesn't have tank type heroes, will not, it just won't do much at all. So there's that. Second, healing is very important, you guys. It's like if you don't have a healer, it's a huge disadvantage. Everyone knows that. Healing slash support, but mostly that healing is just huge. I know Angela does a lot as in support, but she I'm not sure she does enough, you guys. I'm not sure she does enough to be like, you know, worth more than like the heal factor of it, because the healing is a huge thing. So if you guys don't have Estes, Raphael is fine, Rafaela or whatever her name is. You know, even Angela's fine. Like support heroes of some type that can protect, if that's what you got, you use them for sure. But healing is huge. Other support is also important. I would stick with 1 support hero, because when you get into 2 support heroes and 2 tanks, then you kind of get into a team that's not generating enough damage, which is an issue, because we only have 5 spots. So now our next 2 spots are going to be filled up with mage and or fighter and or marksman, the damage dealers of the game. So well, let's see, we've already used, it depends. If you have 1 tank, I could see 1 support, 1 assassin, and 2 damage dealer, mage, marksman, whatever. That's a lot of damage on that team if you have 1 tank that's good enough. If you are restricted, you have to put out 2 tanks because neither of them are top tier enough or strong enough. Then I would sit out on the assassin. I don't think the assassin is always a vital part of a team. If I think the assassin is, if it works have the assassin in there. Otherwise, I don't think it's the hugest deal if you don't have them in there. Rather, if you didn't have a fighter in there, a mage or marksman or your heal or your tank, it would be more of a difference maker and kind of a disadvantage to have that assassin in for them. You know, except for like some certain situations, of course. But my team here that I'm giving you guys as like a little example team would be 2 tanks. So we go with Lolita and Argus. They're in our top line. Lolita can protect Argus till he gets his ult off. We have Estus for heal, right? And this has nothing to do with resonance, not yet, you guys. We have Estus for heal. We have now 2 more spots, and so I'm looking for damage because none of the people I have in right now, I guess Argus does damage. So, but if you didn't have, Argus is a pretty good amount of damage, but I'm still looking for more probably. If I could do it though, I would consider, because Argus is a high dealing damage fighter, like that can be, you know, put out of role character into a tank slot. Since you're kind of cheating the system that way and getting more damage from him, you could run an assassin like Lancelot, who is a really good assassin, and only do 1 damage marksman, mage, or, you know, fighter. So team would be Lolita, Argus, Estus, and then Lancelot, and probably last for, we have Estus, Cheng, just because Cheng has AoE, and Cheng's pretty good, and she'll give us the last of her resonance. But if not, you know, it doesn't matter. We didn't need the resonance. I just wanted to make it convenient because it happened that way almost. Otherwise, like, I'd get a carry, you get a Valier, you get someone who does a lot of damage, you guys. That's pretty much what your damage dealer, fighter, mages, that's what they're for. So whoever's the best at doing damage you have on your team, stick them in there as well. So again, 1 to 2 tanks depending on the quality. We're gonna go with 1 support, 1 assassin if you only have 1 tank, and then 2 fighters, mages, or marksmen for damage in the back. That would be a solid 2 different lineups for me that I think would work very well. You know, no matter the situation, PvE, PvE, they'll pretty consistently work quite well for you. Let's run in here and hop in this labyrinth while I continue talking about resonance. So, resonance is important, you guys. But if you can't get the team that I showed you guys with heroes that are top quality, S quality heroes, you know, don't go for it. It's not worth it. So definitely work your best to try to find like some resonance that fits with a quality team. And if you're not giving up more than it's worth, you have to account for how much it's worth. If right now for my resonance to work, I needed to sit out my Estus, it just wouldn't happen. Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't sit out my Estus, I wouldn't sit out my Argus. If I wanted my resonance to work and I maybe needed to sit out my Valier or my Hylos, I could probably, you know, be okay with that. But I'm not going to sit out my main, my best heroes, my team carries for a resonance. It's just not worth it at that point. Also, the full team resonances are pretty much not a thing that happens. Just because, you know, you have SSS tier heroes. No matter what faction you choose, you're gonna have to have some lower skill heroes on those teams if you try to do a full team one color. You're gonna have some heroes that aren't OP, that aren't SSS, that are just regular average heroes, because there's not enough like good heroes in each faction. to make a whole team out of them. And then if you're free to play, you're only going to get what the game's going to give you. Even if you pay, you're only going to get what the game's going to give you. So that's assuming you get them all, and you can obtain copies and copies of the same hero over and over again without like buying thousands of miracle summons. That just seems kind of difficult to me. So, go with what you get. Go with what the game gets you, gives you. This is like probably the most important advice. Go with what the game gives you. Just make the best team out of it. And definitely do not focus on trying to like have your resonance. Resonance does come after heroes. It's heroes, quality of heroes, and then resonance. If it happens, that's awesome. That's good. It happens. If not, we can live with it. But we can't live with a solid resonance and a crappy team. That would be not it. That'd be a no-go. Alright, you guys. I think that's all we've got as far as our team building and stuff. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope maybe you guys appreciated some of the advice I have given in this video. I hope maybe helped, enjoyed, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the video in any way that you did. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. Really means a lot. Please do, make sure you guys are subscribed, ready for our giveaway, stuff like that. It's been awesome, you guys, and I will catch up with you later.